What's up, everybody? This is the Changing of the Hip Hop Guards weekly review. I am the journalist Sinseer, and that's my partner, Uncle E. What's going on, E?
Not much, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, doing great. Like I said, this is our weekly review for the week of 12/13. That's December the 13th, 2021. Unfortunately, we got to kick the show off again with unfortunate news. Rest in peace to bassist Leonard Hubbard, Hub, of the legendary Roots crew, who passed away earlier this week. He was a part of the group from 92 until 2007. He will definitely be missed.
Yeah, I got a chance to see him in Central Park at a summer stage event. He was actually towards the front of the stage, so that was pretty cool. I got a nice picture of him that you can find on our Instagram account. And yeah, he was really talented too, man. Sad, 62 years old.
Yeah, man. I heard the diagnosis was cancer, and I had no clue that he left the group after 2007. But he's definitely was a part of some of my favorite albums. The Roots, "Do You Want More," being my favorite album from the group. Like I said, he would definitely be missed.
Yeah, I didn't know he left the group either. 2000. That's a long time ago.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
might have been around the time that I saw him in Central Park, to be honest with you.
So,
Yeah. But rest
oh,
in peace to like they call him Big Hub, to him and his family, friends, the entire Roots crew.
right. We also kicked the week off with some great news for Dr. Dre fans. It was announced by Marsha Ambrosious that her latest album will be finished by the legendary producer. He also released the Grand Theft Audio 5 soundtrack this week. Songs are called Falling Up. One song's called Gospel featuring Eminem. Black Privilege is another song. Black Diamond Mine featuring Nipsey Hussle, as well as ETA featuring Snoop, Anderson .Paak, and Busta Rhymes, and The Scenic Route featuring Anderson .Paak. I'm definitely looking forward to new and exciting things. Sounds like Dre is ending the year as well as starting the year off with a bang. He will be at Super Bowl performing during the halftime show, and I can't wait to see who he brings out for that.
You know who I forgot? We were talking about that the other day. Kendrick Lamar is on that lineup for the Super Bowl.
Yes, yes, we were trying to figure out who was in the picture. I think we talked Mary J, Snoop, Eminem, Kendrick, and I imagine a whole host of others. There it is, right there. Looks like a Marvel, something out of a
Superhero, right?
Marvel. Yeah, absolutely. So,
Did you
uh,
hear any of the songs for the GTA?
just snippets, just snippets. I kind of, when I see stuff like that, I kind of want it in the original package so I can listen to it song by song, but I will get to it. I'm not sure where it's located as far as like a iTunes or a Spotify, but I think it's something that the fans have to dig up and put together themselves as a 5-track EP out now.
Yeah, if you go to there's a website called Stereo Gum.
Ah,
It's my first time hearing about them, but they have about, I want to say, close to five of the songs.
okay, okay.
Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six songs. They have six songs posted up there. I heard the one with Nipsey Hussle, which is pretty good. And I kind of skimmed through the others, but I'm gonna sit back and listen to them. There's one with Pusha T. That one looks like
Oh,
it.
oh, okay.
Yeah. There's one with Freddie Gibbs and Pusha T.
Wow. Yeah, I
So
didn't hear about that one, so that's great news as well.
yeah, the one with Nipsey Hussle. There's Ty Dolla Sign on there. I think you mentioned the one about Rick Ross, Anderson .Paak, Eminem. Not bad. So coming out of a divorce, right? High publicized,
He's yeah.
high publicized divorce.
I
They
don't
got like a
think
whole campaign going. If you, I don't know if you saw him and who was it, Exhibit,
okay, I didn't see
right?
that one.
You didn't see Exhibit? Yeah, Exhibit had a T-shirt on.
Oh, yes, I
Um,
did the divorce
the divorce,
situation.
divorce is fuck.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
plus new music. sounds like a good start of end of the year and beginning of a new one.
Absolutely. Up
What's next?
next, we got a new group alert. We have a new group called The Council, which consists of Dave East, Botto, and Lloyd Banks. You can hear them together on Botto's upcoming project called Long Run 2. The song is called Respect the Jooks, produced by Digga. His new project is set to hit the streets on New Year's Eve, so I'm definitely looking forward to hearing from this group.
What do you think about Vado?
I'm not sure. I know he kind of got caught up in the whole Dipset.
With
You know, when
Cameron?
they, yeah, like there was so many artists that were coming out. You had like 40 Cal, Hell Rail, um, J.R. Ryder. So he just kind of got caught up in that last leg of the whole Dipset. You know, definitely a strong lyricist, but I don't think he had a proper amount of time to shine and kind of got lost in the shuffle. So sounds like his battery is repacked. Sounds like he's got some heavy hitters. Sounds like a punchline free for all that we could go,
Yeah,
whoa, did he say that? You know, a lot of
right.
rewind worthy moments on this upcoming project. So
I know he had some kind of incident or something that happened on because I know he was like on a reality show,
okay.
Vado, and there was a whole big thing going on with that. I guess that's in the past, but it's going to be interesting to see. Dave East, I heard him say that he feels like he was born at the wrong era of hip hop.
Right. I
Right? I
agree
guess,
with him. I agree with him, you know.
yeah, I think he's doing pretty well though. I mean, considering, like you said, the time that he's out now and the type of hip hop, I guess that's going on. But I think he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like
So
him. I like him, and he's doing the acting thing, right? You see him in the Wu-Tang
Hulu,
Saga,
yes, absolutely.
right?
So he's got a bright future.
Lloyd Banks. Honestly, out of all three, I'm interested in hearing what Lloyd Banks is going to bring.
Yeah, Punchline King.
Yeah.
Up next, we also have some more great news. Mobb Deep's Prodigy is to be honored with a street in Queensbridge being codenamed Prodigy Way. The street will be located between 41st Road and 12th Street, and the naming comes about 4 years after the rapper's untimely death. Kind of long overdue, but glad he's getting his just due. Like I said, almost 4 years later.
That is a long time, and yeah, you're right. Finally, it's time. I was a little not surprised, but I guess It's kind of interesting that it's in Queensbridge. Um, I know he reps Queensbridge or repped Queensbridge a lot, but remember they did that mural, right?
Oh,
And
didn't even last a week.
it didn't last a week, so I wonder how this is going to be received. I mean, I know the majority of people are happy, right, in the industry and stuff like that, but obviously there's something going on that we probably don't really know about.
Exactly.
Uh, but again, I saw Havoc was really happy and proud that it's finally happening. So it's a good look. I'm definitely happy about that.
Right. Also announced this week, 50 Cent will be working on the Snoop Dogg Murder Was the Case series over at Stars. It's set to be called A Moment in Time, Murder Was the Case. It's executively produced by both 50 and Snoop. And as many know, it will be based around Snoop's 1993 first degree murder charge of a rival gang member who was actually killed by Snoop's bodyguard, Malik. So as of now, there's no release date, no writer. So we'll be able to keep you guys updated as things progress.
That's going to be pretty interesting.
Absolutely. If
I
you're around
mean,
during that time, there was a lot going on in Snoop's life. Just about to release Doggy Style. I'm not sure. I don't think
it
it
was
came out yet.
but it was the same year,
Yeah, it
1990,
was definitely the same year. So it
1993.
created such a buzz. I remember that tour, the Chronic tour, coming to Indianapolis, and Snoop being in the middle of that case, and then we didn't know if he was gonna show up for that tour, and then all of a sudden he comes out, and it was just feeling like no other because we thought he was caught up pretty good during that time, which he was,
He
and
was.
eventually,
That was like I remember that being like very dark, like a dark time.
yeah,
Between his case and everything that was going on. I remember even seeing him. It looked like it was draining him so much, right? He
Oh
just didn't. He
yeah,
just his look was totally different. Uh,
but
but
on
again, it
the
was kind of weird and funny that it happened at the same time of his album.
yeah, and that's
Um,
what I was about to say. On the flip side, look at the sales for that album. Like it created a reverse effect. During dark times, the sales uh, tend to flourish.
of
In
course.
tragedy and drama. So it benefited him in a way that he probably couldn't foresee at the time with the sales of Doggy Style in 1993. So I
And look
can't
at
wait
it,
to see.
and look at him now, right? Cooking with Martha Stewart and I don't
Every
know
commercial he's in, Snoop doesn't say no to any situation.
anything, right? Anything. They say he's like one of the most famous hip hop artists worldwide,
Yeah, absolutely.
right? Nah, that's good. And what about 50 though, man? He's definitely on a roll,
Hey, you
right?
can't
He
say
has
anything.
the series with Power, then he has the BMF going on right
Right,
now, and this will be another one.
right. He takes his time. I don't think. I think he picked a good one. I hope, hopefully, and with Snoop being there to be the co-pilot and let him know all the intricate details, I don't see how this one could go wrong.
No, and on a side note, I saw that 50's trying to buy or in the process, I don't know, to get uh, Young Buck catalog.
Wow, that's just on some.
So yeah, there's something still going on between those two, and the last I read that he's trying to purchase Young Buck's catalog.
I can see that.
So
Yeah,
this guy 50 is crazy.
absolutely. Last but not least, as a part of Showtime's Hip Hop 50, they focus on legendary street photographer Ricky Powell, which I had a pleasure of interviewing last year during the pandemic. From the Beastie Boys to Basquiat, he's one of the most fascinating stories in hip hop. A definite must see. What did you think about that particular documentary?
I loved it. I watched it twice. Remember, I told you I was going to watch it again, right?
Right,
I watched it a second time. You know, I didn't know that he was on Instagram. I found him kind of late, and I was happy when I found him. And then, he passed away not long after that. And as far as the documentary, it man, there's so much I could say. One, going back to the area where he was from. I grew up around that area, so that was great for me to see and reminisce on all those times. And I totally understand what he was talking about as far as going through that sort of depression and everything as New York and Manhattan started changing, right?
right,
He lost a lot of interest in everything. But what can you say? It's a sad ends kind of sad, but I'm glad that somebody like you got a chance to have him on your show, right?
right.
And give him his respect. So that's pretty cool. So for everybody listening, make sure you go to the General Sinseer YouTube page and catch that interview.
Right.
Um,
I thought it was great how they were able to capture all that footage. It's like they followed him around, and I'm just glad they got to show, a deeper side of, a lot of people may have just known him for the Beastie Boys photography or that Run DMC Raising Hell tour situation, but dude goes way back, Andy Warhol, Basquiat, Keith Haring, you name it,
Madonna,
Madonna.
just everybody and anybody that was somebody, whether it was artists, graph artists, modern, everything. He like some of them said he was the pulse of the streets, right? Whenever they want to know what was happening, they would ask Ricky, what's going on, where's the party at, what's happening. He was just like we say, right, to like somebody like a Ricky Powell. We tend to call them true Yorkers, right? Like they're the embodiment of what New York is or was, at least at that time.
Right. Very dope. So that's still streaming now. Is that correct?
It's still streaming on Showtime. So, download it for the time being, borrow it from someone, but definitely check it out. And I'm sure they're going to come up with some more because I guess they're doing a whole series of things celebrating the 50th birthday of hip hop, which will be in 2 years. So it
Yes.
seems like they're on a roll with that.
Speaking on that, next up will be on Hip Hop 50 will be Rolling Like Thunder, which will take a look at the New York graffiti subway situation. So be on the lookout for that. So that's the third series out of the Hip Hop 50, and that should be dropping very shortly. We'll keep you updated on everything around that.
Nice, nice. Not a good things to look forward to.
Absolutely.
All right, so there you have it, right? That's our weekly update. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, CHHG Podcast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, CHHG Podcast as well. And yeah, we'll be here every week.
Every week. Shout out to everybody who took time out to view. Shout out to my partner, Uncle E. I'm the journalist Sinseer, and we will see you next week. Thank you for joining us.
Peace.
Peace.